Welcome to the review class of Management Information System. Hopefully you enjoying the modules in our ODL or online distance learning system. So today is the last class and I'm going to conduct a review and highlight some of the topics. Please pay attention with these topics. Uh, why? Because these topics might come in the final exam. Okay. The class
Okay,
today
doctor.
will not take longer. Sorry, Diza.
Okay, doctor. Just
Okay.
reply to you. Mm.
So the class today will not take longer time. We will just cross
Okay.
the chapters chapter by chapter, which area to focus. And if you have any question, please let me know. I will clarify. So I'll start by chapter one, the chapter we studied in the first week in the semester.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter one provides a very simple introduction about the information system and the definition of the information system. It will highlight the value that the information system created for business organization and how information system facilitated or provided the opportunities to organization to get in touch with the global opportunities. Huh? How to source for your organization and also how to find new markets in your organization. Here, the best example for time shifting and space shifting, the best example for such issues is Apple. Apple went for bankrupt in the 1980s and back in the 1990s when Steve Jobs was called again by Apple, and Apple purchased the company founded by Steve Jobs that time, which is Next. And then when he backed, then he relied on the internet and information system and flourished Apple by relying on international market. So their loyalty strategy and branding strategy left the domestic market behind, then they focused in the international market in general. So the information system and internet enabled Apple to back again with a strong presence in the market and became one of the richest companies in the world. Here in this class, the core idea is here in this slide. Why firms invest in information system. So please focus in these 6 objectives to achieve operational excellence, for creating new products, service, or maybe business models, for achieving customers and suppliers intimacy, improving the decision making, achieving competitive advantages, and survival. So, in the coming slides, you will see detailed explanation about these 6 objectives. Here, you will see the definition of the information system and the functions of the information system and how it improves the value of the organizational performance in different departments in the organization. You see, and how information systems support the organization in the value chain. I explained it in the first week, and we see how the information system supports in collecting the data, transfer it to the server of the organization, then supporting the daily process and also by the back system or the back end system through the intelligence system. Now we have the TPS, the transaction processing system, and the BIS, business intelligence system. So in business intelligence system, either by the MIS or executive support system, or decision support system. So these three systems will be contributing to the planning, coordinating, controlling, and modelizing of the information system and its operations in any organization. Here is very important. You might have a question in the final exam. Why why some organizations achieved competitive advantages or flourished by adopting the information system with their operations, but other organizations are lacking. I explained here what is meant by this diagram and what is meant by the complementary assets, how complementary assets are contributing to the success of the organization. Please focus with these slides before your final exam. That is for the first slide in week 1. In week 2, we studied how the information system enhanced the collaboration between the organization and their partners in the global setting. We got many issues here. We defined many issues. What is the process and how can be digitalized? We got one example, placing order, and how information system can connect operations between department and make it in one process, and we call it cross department or cross organization process, as we can see here in order fulfillment process. How the sales department, the accounting department, and also the production line or the marketing and the manufacturing and production department are connected to with each other to produce the order requested by the customer. In general, we see how many systems we have. The transaction support system, and this is the example. Also the business intelligence or the business intelligence system. Under business, please focus here. Under business intelligence system, we got 3 subsystems: the management information system, the decision support system, and the executive support system. Please cross-check these slides because they provide detailed explanation about these systems. So then we will reflect these systems in 3 main systems that are used by the organizations: the supply chain management system, and the customer relationship management system, and also the knowledge management system. We got many examples here. Please cross-check these slides in order to get insights about the MIS, the TPS and BIS. What is TPS? Transaction Processing System. BIS, Business Intelligence Systems. So business intelligence systems will be encompassing 3 systems: MIS, Decision Support System, DSS, and ESS, Executive Support System. So here also, this is very important, the time and space collaboration, because we have, I just clarified a while ago, time shift and a geographical shift. When we go for international collaboration or operations. So this is how we can synchronize our operations to fit with our partners in terms of face-to-face interaction. If we are in the same area, having the same time, the same geographical space, but if we have different time zone and geographical zones, for example, you are operating in Malaysia and your partner is operating in the United States, so you have time zone barriers and also geographical barriers. So when you have shifts in time and geographics. So here you rely on technology to facilitate your operations. Use the communication technologies like video conferencing, as we are doing now. Use also automated operations whenever you receive an order from your partner or from your customer. The system will perform the operation on your behalf, or on behalf of you. Um, we saw here also the IT department, how IT department is handling the information system and maintaining the information system of the organization, which is quite important because the information system in general must be clean, must be debugged. Why? Because the information system through the ecosystem environment in the internet will be receiving clicks from everywhere, from partners and also customers. And not all visitors of the web are legitimate partners or legitimate customers. Sometimes you'll be visited by hackers or crackers, as we learned in the past or during with the semester. So for this reason, the IT department or sometimes the organization will rely on third party if the problem is out of the control of the organization. So the IT department must handle cleaning the information system and also the web. Okay. Here also we learned about the information system strategies, how we can match the information system with the organizational capabilities. How can information influence the organization, structure, business process, politics, culture, environment, and the decision making? This diagram highlights, let me just shrink this, to facilitate, the exposure. Okay, so this is the organization and here is the information system, and how many factors will influence the relationship between the organization and information system through the environment, the culture, the structure, the business process, the political atmosphere, and the decision maker. And we studied what is the meaning of the organization in terms of technical consideration or social or behavioral consideration, as we can see here. This is the environment and here the organization, and how the environment will affect the organization decision making. In general, the organization will be affected when information system is integrated in the organization process or operations. As we can see here, let me show you the example. The most important one is this one. You see here, the upper one is a traditional organization. The lower one is an organization equipped with the information system. Please focus with the difference, the gap between them. You see here how many hierarchical positions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But after integrating the information system, many supervisory jobs are lost. Why? Because the information system will handle the strategic thinking of the business. No need to have many supervisors or managers.
So no human, all by technology, all by system.
Yeah, many operations will be automated. No need to have someone to instruct you what to do. We need a team that is capable how to use the information system efficiently and effectively. Then 3 managers, or sometimes less than that, will lead or will guide the team what to do in order to execute the organizational objectives. Huh?
Nowadays, all AI, doctor.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So here, this is very important. Why many people resist the integration of the information system with the organizational operations or policies, because once we have new technology, then it will directly affect the people. Why? Uh, um, uh, a clear and a clear, real example, the sales points of global class restaurants like Pizza Hut, um, McDonald's, KFC, and others. Previously, you got many counters, but nowadays you got many order ports, and even order ports will disappear in the beginning, in the future. Why? Because no need for order port. You just scan the code in the table, then place your order conveniently and simply. So many cashiers, many salespeople disappeared. Why? Because of the information system. Okay, also here I need you to focus in this model, portal model. Portal model is very important. Why? Because in general, it will help companies to understand the situation in the market, how to deal with the market, in which area you have to compete. You are here and your competitors, either direct or indirect competitors, are also in the market. And these are the threats, and you need to find out the opportunities for your business. We got the new market entrants, the substitute product, the customers, and the suppliers. These elements will reflect the structure of the market. So please cross-check these issues. You might have a question in the final exam related to Porter model. Before I close, please remember Porter model. Okay? Do you have any question?
Yes, doctor. For the
What is
MIS,
it?
for the MIS paper, doctor, we mostly MCQ or we need to write AC too?
It will vary. You will have MCQ questions, you will have small essay questions and challenging questions in section C.
Okay.
It will vary.
So, doctor, any tips on which topic to be focused on MIS final?
Now I'm highlighting here Porter model might come in the final exam.
Means that everything.
So when I say please focus in this topic, so there is a potential to have a question from that topic. Please write down. When I highlight certain topic in the slides, write it down, then you cross-check that topics for 70% will come in the final exam. Okay, in week 4 also.
Already write down all the must read.
Yeah, especially
topics.
MCQs, you will have 20 questions, and 20 questions will be coming from every slide. Yeah. Okay. Here we studied about the ethical and social issues when integrating the information system and how it affects our societies. Sometimes the issue will affect the individual level. Sometimes will have some ethical consequences might affect the society. Maybe will have some consequences which will affect the government or the regime or the entire political system of the country. So many issues to be considered here. How ethically we can use the information system, what kind of obligations, property rights, the accountability, the system quality, the quality of life. So these issues are very important to be considered when adapting the information system. Here in this week, here, please focus with these health risks. What kind of health issues might affect the information system users like carpal tunnel syndrome, like also the the large source, the repetitive stress injury, the computer vision syndrome, the technostress, the backbone, and etc. So, or the neck bone. These are common symptoms internet or information systems used to bear it. Okay. Also, in week 5, I think we have some important issues might come in the MCQs questions. The infrastructures of IT. Let me see what to highlight. More law and Metcalfe law. Please focus in these two subjects, more law and Metcalfe law here. Also the agency theory. Please have a look with the agency theory. What is the agency theory? It's here. And this way. These are the most important concepts in this way. In the communication plus the database. The structure of the information system. Please pay attention to this. What is bit, what is byte, what is field, what is record, what is file, and the database, the data warehouse, the data mart. Please pay attention to these issues and the logic design and the physical design of the data. Okay. Also here we've got the telecommunication technologies or the communication technologies business organizations are using in order to support their operations. We have here the structure of the communication. For example, here the encryption and how the messages will be transferred from the original message to the binary language, then will be disseminated by the switch packaging, the packet switch, then will be disseminated in different routes. The internet then will be assembled again before receiving. Here, very important how we or every internet communication structure in every country. Look at this. This is very important. Please pay attention with this. You see the education sector, the commercial sector, the governmental sector, or the organization sector, or the .net or .not. So sometimes in the email you will see, for example, at lincoln.edu.
Edu.my.
Yeah. So we understand that organization in the educational sector. If the email with .com, it's a commercial or personal email. If the email is labeled with .gov.my, it's a governmental sector in Malaysia. For example, .ye in Yemen, UK, .uk. So
Dot
in
UK.
United
CO.
Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah. Also the organization and the net. So here we can understand, once you read the email, you figure out what kind of email is this and in which industrial sector the organization belong.
Okay.
Okay. Here also we got how the messages are transferred between user A and user B. How? You see, in the beginning, the user will be writing, for example, how are you? Then it will be transferred. Let me see here. The switch back technology. Okay, and no problem. It will be disseminated to different parts, and you see A will go with one route, B will go with different route, and C also with different route. Then it will be reassembled again here before exposed to you. Then you will write it here again. Here to enhance the security level of your communication through the internet. So these issues are very important. Please focus with these issues. Okay. Security issues. We studied what kind of threats we have in the internet and what kind of worms and viruses. But the most important issue is to distinguish between what is the difference between security and controls. I already clarified because many people overlap what is security and what is control. In general, security are the policies, the standards, the procedures that organization implement in order to safeguard the information system and the data of the organization. But controls are the supporting policies, methods, procedures created by the managerial level by the organization in order to support the security standards implemented in the organization. Here in this diagram, we can see how the information system or information technology is vulnerable for online threat, either in the user client level, unauthorized access or error that, suspend or obstruct your usage in the internet or communication in the internet. In the communication tunnel or pipe, many dangerous potentials like tapping, sniffing, message alteration, fraud, or online theft, or hacking, or radiation. Same for the server of the organization, what kind of threats we can see. We study here many types of internet threats, as we can see here. The viruses, the worms, the Trojan horses, the smartphones, the SQL, the spyware, and yeah, yes. And what is the difference between hackers and crackers, if you remember?
Yes.
And how many types of hackers we have? The white hackers, the gray hackers, and the black hackers. Also here other threats, the spoofing, the sniffing. Please pay attention to this because you might have a question in section C. The dose and the dose also a type of threats, and how can we define the computer crime, as I clarified earlier, because what is recognized as a computer crime in one society, it might not be considered as a theoretic, an internet or an online crime in other society. So this will benefit business organization to understand the nature of the foreign market and to avoid money disrupting issues in the market. Here also the farming, the fishing, the click fraud, and this how it affects the business process. Also, we studied here how to control and how to do the risk assessment. I think you remember the slide. These are right.
Yes.
You remember the slide. Yeah. Okay.
Need to study every slide, doctor. As if so many
Yeah, but
things
you
will be
you
out
need to
for the
study
exam.
all. You cross check, but because the exam will cover all slides. But
Mm-hmm.
you need to focus in some issues in every.
Some issues that you have been highlighted before.
Yes. How to achieve operational excellence. We got here the three systems, the supply chain system and the customer relationship system. Please focus with this slide. The ecosystem, the internet-driven system or driven environment. And this is for logistic and here for customer relationship management. Please focus with these two slides. You will find the explanation here, but the most important point is the internet-driven supply chain, or in other words, the ecosystem, and the customer loyalty map in CRM system. Here also the digital commerce, or how organizations are benefiting by the information system or getting access to customers by information system. We got here the many digital products, but I need you to focus in the characteristics of the web and e-commerce in general, the ubiquity, the global reach, the universal standards, the richness, interactivity, the information density, the personalization, customization, and social technology. I think this is the most important part here. Here, please focus with this. How ordering from direct manufacturer or direct supplier will decrease the price for customers. Digital goods and services like the music, the videos, the softwares, and you can find examples from the fact like what we have learned, like Netflix, iTunes, and etc. Here are kind of business models in the internet, the ATLAs, the transaction brokers. You just try to find examples here for these business models. You can find here, the details are here. You can find it. For week 11, we studied how the business, the knowledge management system, how it supports the organizational expertise. This class was one of the easiest class we got in this semester. I need you to focus in here, learning management system, how the organization are implementing the LMS to support the operations of the workers in daily basis. Also, I think we have got here decision making. Yeah, this one is the last one. How the business is leveraging the capabilities of the information system, how to support the decision making in every business position. So I need you to pay attention with this slide, and also here, 6 elements in business intelligence. You see, these three systems are here, MIS, DSS, and ESS.
Yes.
So you just connect between the topics between week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 12. I think that's all for the review. If you have any question, please let me know and I will answer.
No question, Doctor, but hopefully the question paper is easy.
It will be easy, no problem. Don't worry, don't get panic with the final exam. It will be easy. Just focus in the areas that I highlighted today, and best wishes for your final exam.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
all the help and making the subject easy
Hopefully
to
you
understand.
enjoyed my class.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you for your attendance, you and Mr. Ing.
Ah, thank
See
you so
you
much.
in the final exam.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Doctor.